Well, this definitely isn't Arizona. Yes, we are back in Ohio for a little bit, but if you guys didn't already know, I've spent the last couple months in Arizona building my dream camper van, and we've only uploaded one part of the series yet. I've just been super busy. I was a lot more involved with the build process than I thought I would be, so I've been putting in long hours, long days. And the van is pretty much done, but I haven't had time to edit the videos. So today we're gonna be doing part 2 of the build. So in the first episode, we just started dismantling the entire thing, ripping out the factory interior. We cut the hole in the roof for the roof vent. We went ahead and prepped everything and spray foam insulated the entire van, so that's gonna be really nice. We also installed the solar panels. We have 2 100-watt panels. We started on the ceiling, which is that nice tongue and groove shiplap that they're known for. Most of the Carefree vans come equipped with this, and I think it gives it a nice clean look. The lines down the center, it's just really aesthetically pleasing. I also cut the hole in the rear of the fiberglass top to put a window AC unit in. They're a lot cheaper than a rooftop unit, and I'm pretty happy with this decision. There were definitely some difficulties along the way and after the install. I'll get to that later. But I still don't have any regrets. For me, I think it's gonna do great. That's pretty much all we got done in the first video. So in today's video, we're gonna be working on the benches because this is going to be a table to bed conversion setup. I wanted to go with this just because with the small space that you have in the van, I just wanted somewhere to hang out and relax, especially if you have people inside there. I just wanted more seating options, and I don't know, I feel like it adds a lot more livability to the setup. Let me know your comments down below. What would you have done? I know a lot of people prefer like a solid bed setup so they don't have to put everything together every night, but for me, not that big a deal. Might change my mind later, but at the end of the day, you could always just leave it in bed mode. So that was my thoughts on that. But yes, we start on the benches, the cabinets, a lot of good stuff in this video, so I don't want to spoil it. I'll go ahead and start rolling the clips. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the build.
Oh God. Oh, I've never had that problem before, sorry.
Merry Christmas. I didn't get your Christmas present.
Alright guys, so we are about a week in on the build, and I figured it was time to give a much needed update because a lot has been done. Wait for it, wait for it. Boom! The ceiling is almost done, and I'm happy with how it turned out. We've got the Max Air fan up there. We have a total of 8 LED lights, and I just got a few trim pieces to finish. We got to build out that cabinet in the front, and it is coming right along. It's gonna feel a lot bigger with all of the lines, and the white especially helps. But right now I am currently working on the benches because we are doing a table to bed conversion in this. I just wanted some more living space during the day, and also with me having the option to put a bike in the middle, it's gonna make for a pretty sweet setup. So I am marking out the backing plate for the bench right now, and I'm cutting around the wheel well. So by the end of the day, we should have the benches all mocked up, and we can start working on some cabinets this week. So pretty exciting. I'll give you some updates as we go along through it, and we'll see what happens. There's the man right there.
Gotta keep an eye on you.
Well, as you can see, we have a finished cabinet, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It was definitely a learning experience. I've never done any finished carpentry like this, so I was a little bit worried, hence why I didn't film any of the process, just because there was a lot for me to learn, and it's definitely not perfect, but for my first time, I think it turned out pretty good. So this is actually how it's going to be oriented in the van. On the right here is where the sink is going to be housed. On the left, this big drawer right here is where the fridge is going to go. And up here we have a nice drawer for cutlery and utensils and all that good stuff. But our sink will drop down in here, and we will also have a little bit of storage underneath, but that is where the gray water tank is gonna go. Also doing something different with that, so that'll be pretty sweet. But yeah, guys, overall not too bad. Like I said, I made a few mistakes here and there, but for the most part, pretty good. I accidentally cut these in the wrong direction, and I didn't want to waste materials, so I kind of ghetto-ly scabbed that in. But once you get some paint on here and some splooge here and there and a countertop, you'll never know. But on to the stove cabinet. Yes, guys, we have a stove in the frickin' van. You'll be making cookies, pizza, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna actually pull that down, get some measurements, and start on the second cabinet. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's part of the build. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film too much more of the process. Like I said, I was just fully involved, so having to set up all these different camera angles while rushing to get this thing done before Alexis got here, which never ended up happening. It is what it is. That's the way things go, but I will have a full reveal video once it's done, which is going to be an awesome video just showcasing all the great features and just how clean that it came out. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you see that, turn those notifications on, hit the like button if you enjoy the van building content. But I'm at the point now where I have a lot more free time to edit and make these videos, so I'm happy to be back doing what I love. I got some pretty wild plans and some things that you probably should have expected, so yeah, we'll leave that for another video. But I really do appreciate you guys following along. Back in Ohio for a little bit, and yeah, as you can see, everything's nice and frozen, so I'm ready to get back out west already. But until the next video, we will see you then.